Cars. Love them or hate them, most of us have at least one to get around town every day. The problem is that the cars we drive account for about a third of Canada's greenhouse gas emissions. On an individual basis, that's about 5 tons per year per car. If we're going to reduce emissions, we have to get better at buying more efficient vehicles. One of the first things to consider when buying a fuel-efficient vehicle is right sizing. That means buying the smallest vehicle you can that meets your needs. One of the keys to right sizing is buying a vehicle that meets the majority of your needs the majority of the time. You might be better off renting a vehicle for your summer vacation or for that big project around the house than driving a big vehicle empty most of the year. Another thing to consider when purchasing an energy-efficient vehicle is the type of vehicle technology. Whether that's a new hybrid electric vehicle that combines an electric motor with the traditional gasoline engine to improve efficiency, or potentially a diesel vehicle which is inherently more efficient than the standard gasoline engine. Either one might help you reduce emissions as well as lower your fuel costs. So we've thought about right-sizing our vehicle, and we've thought about the technologies that are available, but if we're going to make the best choice possible, it's time to do a little more research. To help you in your research, there are several websites available, and one of the best is from Natural Resources Canada, that not only covers what we talked about earlier, but provides fuel economy ratings for all light-duty vehicles that are for sale in Canada. One of your first stops on the Natural Resources Canada website should be the most efficient vehicles tab. Each year, Natural Resources Canada rates vehicles by class and then picks the most fuel efficient in that class, and they're considered the EnerGuide Award winners. They cover everything from little two-seaters to mid-size cars to pickup trucks all the way up to full-size vans. Have a look at this list and see if a vehicle that you're considering is on it. This website has many other useful tips, but one of the best is the Compare Vehicles tab right here. So if we click on that and then click on the Fuel Consumption Rating tool, it'll take us to this page, which gives us the ability to select vehicles by model year, the class of vehicle, the manufacturer, and even the fuel type. So what I'm going to do, just as an example, is pick 2007 model year vehicles, the compact vehicle class. I'm going to leave in all the manufacturers and all the different fuel types. Now, because we're most interested in fuel efficiency, I'll click this tab here at the bottom and then submit my request. What this will come back with is a table that ranks all the vehicles in the compact vehicle class by their fuel efficiency. So what we end up with is a very neat chart that shows you the make and model of the vehicle, the engine size, the transmission type, an estimate of what this vehicle will cost to drive for a year, fuel economy ratings for both the city and the highway, as well as an estimate of greenhouse gas emissions. It's sort of the full package all in one place. What this tool allows you to do is compare vehicles that you might be considering buying and ultimately help yourself make a better decision and buy a more efficient vehicle. Now, before you go running off to buy your new vehicle, you may want to consider one other option, which is sharing one. Car sharing is becoming more and more popular in many Canadian cities. These programs give you access to a car without any of the hassle and expense of owning and maintaining your own vehicle. It may not be right for everybody, but it's probably worth checking out. Car sharing members tend to drive less and save money on their vehicles.